Now that Super Chad Jita is finally out of the way for Global Dokkan, the question becomes who will be that next Dokkan Fest to hit Global, and of course, around what time will that unit end up arriving on a Global. So there's currently 4 Dokkan Fest that that JP has that Global does not have. One of them is the Tech Androids right here. Another one is AGL Transforming Trunks. Then we have STR Kid Buu. And then we have Physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So unless Global receives a Global first, which I highly doubt, by the way, it's going to be one of these 4 Dokkan Fest units. But we can easily do some process of elimination. And even if, Global hasn't necessarily said who the next Dokkan Fest is going to be, but I have some fairly concrete evidence here to basically back me up in terms of who I think the next Dokkan Fest will be. That way, maybe you guys can start planning ahead of time. But let's just hop, into this video. And I will say, for the very quick subscriber challenge, forget about Dokkan for 1 second, all right? I need you to be completely honest with me here. If you think Kid Buu in the anime, or maybe even manga, is more demonic of a character than Dragon Ball Z Broly, you have to subscribe to the channel right now if that's what you believe, and be honest with me, okay? But if you think Broly is more demonic than Kid Buu, which I personally believe, then you can skip the subscriber challenge today. Kid Buu is definitely more of like a very wild, like scary guy to deal with. But Broly, bro, is like a massive psychopath. So let's just hop into this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So I think we can definitely just go ahead right now and eliminate Goku and Kid Buu as dropping next for Global Dokkan. Because, I mean, there's no way that they're going to release, this dual Dokkan Fest right after Super Vegeta, into February. They never really dropped a dual Dokkan Fest in February for Global. Not that I remember, at least. It's been a very, very long time. Not only that, usually when JP releases units in December of 28th, 26th of December, Global usually gets those units either in April or in May. So I doubt we're going to see Goku and Vegeta for anytime soon. Sorry, not Goku and Buu anytime soon. I would say give it at least 3-4 months for these units. So again, I'm very comfortable to say we can eliminate Kid Buu and Goku as the next potential Dokkan Fest for Global Dokkan. That leaves us AGL Trunks and then the Androids units right here, okay? Now, I know a lot of people do believe, by the way, I know, I've been saving, wow, okay. Let me process my thoughts because my brain just hit like 15 million ideas or 15 million things I wanted to say at the same time. So a lot of people have been telling me, Mr. Baby, shouldn't I just wait for Super Vegeta to return on the Androids banner? I'm telling you guys right now, I highly doubt Vegeta will return on the Androids banner. Just because it happened on JP does not mean it'll happen on Global. Global tends to, change banners a lot. And on top of that, Vegeta, remember, came out in July of 2021. So when this came out in November, it's already been a few months for JP. Vegeta is not going to return in 1 month for Global. I'm telling you guys that right now. You can tell me I'm wrong all you want if it actually happens, but I'm telling you right now, there's just no way. So let's just go ahead and throw that idea out the window for now. All right. Again, I could be wrong. Please scream in my face if I'm wrong later on, but I'm telling you right now, again, no way. Anyways, so I know a lot of people do think that AGL Transforming Trunks will be the next Dokkan Fest simply because he came out before the Androids, which definitely makes a lot of sense, right? I can't argue that. Here is my argument or my counter argument towards that, and this is why I believe that the Androids will appear in February, and then this guy will most likely appear in the beginning of March, okay? So one thing I think we have to understand is that March is the month where Global and JP have a Dokkan Fest in the beginning of the month. We don't really share Dokkan Fest. It's just Global has a Dokkan Fest and JP has a Dokkan Fest in the beginning of March. And then neither Global or JP has a Part 2 LR because we move straight into Saiyan Day. So there is no space for Global or JP to have a Part 2 LR in March because, again, we move straight into Saiyan Day together. So if you guys noticed, last year, Physical Goten and Trunks released in March for JP Dokkan. They had no Part 2 LR. Last year, and I'm actually going to go ahead and show you this. Last year, Bojack dropped in the beginning of March for Global. And you can say, Mr. Baby, but he had a Part 2 LR, which he definitely did. But guess what? That Super Saiyan 2 Gohan who dropped after this man right here, he ended up coming out, what was it? Yeah, he came out in December for both Global and JP. So by the time this Bojack hit Global Dokkan, we already had his Part 2 LR, which actually worked out perfectly because Global got Bojack, JP got Goten and Trunks, and then we moved straight into Saiyan Day together. So since AGL Trunks here does not have, because there's no Part 2 LR linked to this guy at all. That's why it makes perfect sense for Trunks to drop early March. That way it makes sense for JP to get some other random Dokkan Fest, and then Global and JP move into Saiyan Day together. And during the month of February, we get these the tech androids right here. The Part 2 LR to the androids would end up being, obviously, you know, LR Go, what's his face? Future Gohan and Trunks here. And then, again, this would be the Part 2 LR for February. After that, we move straight into March. We get AGL transforming Trunks. Again, JP gets a unit. And then, boom, Saiyan Day, we go. Since there's no Part 2 LR for Saiyan Day, or since there's no Part 2 LR for Trunks, that is pretty much my whole thinking process. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, they can definitely change the things up. I know a lot of people are also thinking about, what about Janemba? Physical Janemba, I wholeheartedly believe, will be dropping towards the end of the month for January. Because remember, guys, dude, can I show it here? I think I can show it. If I can go to main page here, I want to show you this, right? Super Vegeta. When is the, where can I find where it ends? I want to find when Super Vegeta's banner leaves. I know it's one of these. Oh, what about current? Let's see. Yes, I think this is basically, so basically the banner goes away when the Dokkan event goes away, right? I wanted to see the specific unit himself, but I can go to current, right? Let me go to current up here real quick. We can do all cards, no new release. I wanted to see, you know, the specific units, but I guess this will have to do. But Vegeta's Dokkan event and the banner for Vegeta, I believe, goes away on the 1st of February. If there was going to be another like Dokkan Fest, this would not be the case. A and B, since Janemba isn't a part of any other celebration, like he was a part of Tech Gogeta, obviously, but Global already has Tech Gogeta, so they can easily fit him in like the next, I would say, week for Global Dokkan. Boom, we get him, and then a week or two after is when we get the androids. I believe the androids will be dropping again around the, I would say, 2nd of February, because again, this guy does literally end or go away on the 1st. So I would say 2nd or 3rd for Global Dokkan is when we will be receiving the tech androids. Again, it just makes the most sense to me. It could definitely be AGL Trunks, but AGL Trunks, again, no Part 2 LR, so it'd be really weird to see what they would do for the rest of February. Again, unless Global could really easily receive just like their standalone LR, but again, I don't really see that. And then when it comes to like Kid Buu and Goku, I see them dropping beginning of April, right after Saiyan Day ends for Global Dokkan. And then after that, of course, we move into you know, Golden Week together. It's gonna be a busy time for Global and JP here, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Basically, my whole process. I think the fact that there's no Part 2 LR, again, does really reiterate. I know I said Part 2 LR a lot of times, but I'm just trying to reiterate the point that since there is no Part 2 LR for this unit, it does build a strong case that androids are going to be next. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the possibility of the androids dropping? This celebration, by the way, does release a few EZAs, quite a few EZAs, including, I think it's like the AGL. Let me see. I do know that I guess I could go to Future too. Let me go to Future real quick. Because when it comes to this Future Saga category, I believe this guy gets an EZA during this time. This guy gets an EZA during this time. Who else gets an EZA during this time? I think this Trunks gets an EZA during this, you know, part 1, Part 2 celebration. Doesn't this also have an EZA now too? I swear it. Oh, it was the STR's mouse that got an EZA, right? Hold up, where's this chat at? This guy, I think, got an EZA, I believe. And then I could be missing another unit or two. And then also this guy, the LR Trunks here, also gets an EZA. This EZA was like the Part 2 for the AGL Trunks. So yeah, this guy, we could expect this guy to getting an EZA. So maybe farm him up soon if you haven't done that yet. This Amasu also, again, receives an EZA somewhat soon, I would say, for the celebration. Let me actually see. Because Trunks, what time did Trunks dropped around the October, right? So this guy, yeah, this EZA basically came a little bit after Trunks dropped. So again, that is, I guess it would be for Trunks then. So yeah, this EZA is for Trunks maybe. And then in Global, yeah, this EZA is also for Trunks as well, which is gonna make sense. This is EZA. What about this EZA? This EZA is also for Trunks. But again, all these EZAs, regardless of whether it's for the androids or Trunks, are going to be dropping soon anyways, okay? So stay tuned for all of that. Even if all these units don't drop, again, I know this one is for the androids for sure, but even if these android or these, you know, EZAs I'm showing isn't going to be for the androids, they're still coming soon. So make sure you're farming up and you're preparing for all these upcoming EZAs for Global Dokkan. But of course, as you guys know, I'm going to keep you guys updated with everything related to that. So again, stay tuned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and peace.